I think I'm already there. I think I'm already there. No, if I'm already there, I don't see the need for me to waste time. Because I'll waste time telling you irrelevant what you don't want to hear. I'm not going to waste time. Not going to waste time. I'm straight up to the point to work it out. When I give you a chance like this one, come on. He is awesome. Oh, this is good background. And the network is there. Wow. I can try to do some few podcasts with the less expectation of disturbances. This is good. Hey, I had a great conversation and I was talking about why people are shifting their interest from Africa now going to America to look for money. And others are coming from America going to Africa to look for money, to look for retirement and fresh air. Who will stop this problem from being what it is? Because now it's like chain of confusion. It's like a chain of confusion, and somebody needs to work on it. Somebody needs to work on this plan because it's how we did it, what shocked them by Fat. Frat 4 was me and you. I want to emphasize on why we have to critically think and build those relationships that will pull the businesses together. Because if you pull businesses together, definitely you will have a descriptive reference point that you'll say it all started from here. And now the direction is taking, definitely embraced. Yeah. Uh, there are so many business opportunities that you can do and succeed with the less tax to pay, particularly in Africa, unlike in Europe. And I'm talking to somebody here. I'm talking to somebody who is somehow funny. There are so many business opportunities to do in the motherland and succeed way far without much spending. Unlike those business you do in corporate environment like America and pay more tax and left with very minimal profit margin. There's no tax incentives. It's only there for those who are extremely rich and employing massive people because those people, according to the way American system is designed, they are obliged to pay more in their income tax, their returns, in the domestic consumer tax, VAT, unlike the rich man who is making more profit and sustaining the economy and paying no tax. That system is created in a way There'll be very few job creators who pay nothing to the government, but they employ the rest of the people who are obligated to pay the tax. Everything you want to do must be taxed. Right now in America, I don't think you can have a bank account and you just put money pop in that bank account without references. You have to stipulate, you have to explain how did you get this money? How did you acquire this wealth? How did you get this money? That is America for you. 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 There must be clear definition where the money is coming from. If you're making money outside America and you're an American and you put that money into American system, they have to know exactly where you are, what you're doing, what kind of economic activity is that is giving you money outside America and you're bringing money into America. They want you to file all those forms, and a lot of investigations are done, must undertake place. A lot. But now, in our African system, it is opposite. You in diaspora, people need that dollar in Africa because when you import the dollar, you tax it and you still have money. You convert that dollar into your own currency, and from thereafter, that is how you make your money. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's very tricky situation here. I just want to be here for 2 hours and then I call it quit. So that situation is something totally different. And to teach this, mystical. Good morning, black man. Hey, every time, thank you so much, my sister. Every time I online, you come immediately when I'm leaving. Now I think I got you. I'm good. I'm watching you there here doing some fanfare, or you're streamed. I don't know. Yeah, I'm watching something you're doing here, swinging and something like that. Uh, so American system is designed to empty the resources in you and create competitiveness amongst yourselves and leave you illusioned about the fantasy of American dream. My baby mama is in Florida. My baby mama is in Florida. That's why I have so much interest that side. No, I have a baby girl there. That place is more Mexican and Latino kind of, but it's fine. Remember to watch my playlist if you can. Okay, I'm playing a playlist, and it because of those lives they're doing, it's carrying a lot of hours. That's how the hours are grinding. And yes, yes, I was watching what you're doing. 5 minutes, I think 5 minutes ago, I was online there. Now I left one of the system there learning that playlist. Well, uh, the way American system is created and designed is to create consumerism mentality, broadened consumerism mentality that is infectious. It's contagious because you see, you are sublimated, you consume, and then it doesn't stop there. How to calculate money and investment is curtailed. That information is curtailed from you. So what is pushed to you, what is pushed to you is consumerism, branded multinational consumerism, and it is not cash. They want it to be tagged to what you call compound interest. And because information about logistic and mathematical calculation on how to live is hidden from you, it becomes quite difficult to understand how to calculate money. That's America. Who gave you this? Huh? Huh? Where did she get it from? Oh, huh? Another lady was passing. This is sugar cane. Sure. Okay, thank you, guy. I'm coming there. This is natural. No, no sweetening. There's no fertilizer here, so it's something sweet. This is how you. That's why a dentist told me one day in Arizona, in America, your teeth are very, very rooted. I told him I was raised in Africa, and this is what I eat. I grew up with these things. It's even good content. So basically, I've been living in Arizona. But I'm a Kenyan. Right now, as we speak, I'm in Kenya. I've been in Kenya for the last 2 years. I come and go. I come and go. I'm trying to get away from American system because I don't know IRS. I don't have child support. I don't know any mortgage. I don't have credit card debt. I live my life cash. If I have, I have. If I don't, I don't go for credit. I don't do those things. They keep on pressurizing me. You know, in America, what they do. If they see money in your account or they see idle account, but there's money coming in, they want to know where it's coming from. In America, you'll not be able to cheat the system. You can't put $10,000 pop into your account. There must be a registered business that did that transaction. So they'll trace there. You get it? So, and you know about we black people, we are so low in everything. So they want to question where this man came from. Understand? So in Africa, you can put money in the bank. You can plant all these sugar canes. You go in the market, you sell all of them, you get that $50, $100. You go to your bank and you deposit that money. Tomorrow you do the same. The other day you do the same. Nobody will ask you questions. Why is it a business registered? No, Africa is better. I want SSD straight because I don't want that problem to keep on coming back.
To keep on having problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Maybe by the evening I'll be having it. I'll tell you.
Okay, let me go and check the other side. Then, but if you promise you're gonna get it, then let me leave it and wait for you. But if you cannot get it, let me get it because I need that computer to work. It's almost changed now. I need that computer to work.
I'll get it.
Okay, then let me leave it on your hands.
Yeah,
Tell me how much.
I'll get it immediately. I get how much is it. I'll let you know today. By 3 o'clock, I'll have that information.
Okay, please.
If you'll be there by your tavern, I'll just come there and tell you I want the money. I go and get it, or I come with it. You pay me.
Yeah, I'll give you the money.
Okay,
just
sharp.
Get it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, get it for me, and then I can give you the money.
Okay, sharp.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I could easily make 2,100.
I'm fixing somebody's point of sale system. He's learning a club, and his computers are old. He has a QuickBooks point of sale system that was put there 2013, and it's running on Windows 7 DDR2 system. So that system is keeping on crashing. And I told him what I want. The drive is old. I need to do data migration. Now that's the guy calling me here. He want me to go to put the SSD drive in an old computer. Then I migrate the data. I set up the system again. I program again. I run the stock for him, and I do information processing for him, so he can know what's going on in his business. It's a job. It's okay. I'll do it. If that is in America, you pay tax fee and a lot of stuff there. So I don't want to finish this sugarcane because I want people to see me still eating sugarcane. Me, I'll work for that guy. I'll go to his business. I work for him. He pay me $100 cash. Not I have to go through the system of EFT and all those things. Cash. I put in the pocket. Whether I want to bank that money or not is my business. If you get 10 people like those ones, then you don't have to pay tax. You run here, you run there, you run there, you run there. That money is your money. Problem is if you go, you bank that money into the American system. The feds will be on you. You bank it there, you do it again, you do it again. Curiosity kills the cat. You continue doing that. You go on and on and on and on. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. They'll assign feds on you. They'll check. You'll not be able to get out of that system. Now, I was talking about why Africa is good and much better, and why American consumerism mentality, it will keep you doubled up to the depths. You'll never get out of. Mortgage is the worst nightmare in America. That system is designed, you reach certain income patterns, criteria, standards, then you are grooved and groomed by a competent mortgage salesperson who will make sure you're in the box to sign those papers. And you tag your personal income there. You'll be paying the boards for that years to own that house. and then you pay property return tax for almost entire life. Now, I'm not intelligent as such, but I try to figure out why logically this is happening, or what the best way to understand it. And that is why I mean most of my content. I prefer to do high value content because I know there's future. That content will give you future income. If my work is to sit down here, reading the messages, smiling on the messages, where am I heading to? Nowhere. So working with the people who loves you is better than working alone. Okay, I'm done with the sugarcane. I have more sugar. So the system created to destroy you, to bring you down, to make you lose more than you gain, and the capital owner gets everything. Now, where are you heading to? Surely. Because now, when will you grow and be what you want to be if the system is created that way? To be honest, to get in touch with the reality, it hurts. I'm back to the topic. Now, the knowledge on how compound interest and economics works is hidden from you. What is fronted to you is consumerism. Now that consumerism is sublimated and you're put in a solitary confinement, you'll never ask questions. Only the policymakers will change your situation. And that is why it's very difficult to prosper in such an environment, especially if you don't own business itself. You provide capital, human labor, intensive capital, and the profit owner gets it all. He bags the profit and runs to multi-international investment areas and put it there to make more money. To make more money. What about you? What about you? And your illusion, you'll get there. When? Who will allow you to get there? Who? Will you be able to? Sometimes I look at my phone and I don't see the reason for me to pick it and start texting people who are not worth my time. They're not worth my time. They are not worth my time. Now, when you're in a state of not understanding how to invest, how to go about money, anytime you go online, you have themes, something to talk about. So, investment portfolio, it cannot be built by people who are lazy. You're building it not to win, you're building it to create a class. And the class you're creating is a class that doesn't exist in corporation world. It only exists in entrepreneurship platform, entrepreneurs level, whereby you pocket and you distribute. Not pocketing and holding. No, no. You will not do that. You will not do that. Look here, guys. I'm all alone doing these podcasts. Yeah, I'm doing them alone. Then you come and tell me that lie. I was watching a podcast, what you're talking about there. I'm alone. Right now, I'm alone here. No one is here. I'm doing these things alone here. When you're doing these podcasts and you're all alone, what could be the cause? What could be the cause? Now you come with that narrative. I was there. I was watching you. I was there. You know, I was doing it right. I had a VCD. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You want to come and tell me those fake lies? I was watching you. Sorry. Sorry. I was there. You know. Another state of dishonesty. And then he wants me to buy that narrative. I'm not going to buy that narrative. I'm not going to buy that narrative. I'm not going to buy that narrative. Not all are sweet. Sugar canes in America, they are not sweet. But sugar canes in Africa, they are sweet. Corporations is not easy. Now, the stress that is with American parents right now is what's the future of their children. Because if you are from Africa, you find it very difficult to take the children back to Africa because you think it's like they will not be able to be what they want to be, so you better raise Americans. It's good, but you lose the identity. What you're raising now, the second generation, those are not Africans, the Americans. Will they know the roots, where they come from, how people used to do things in an organic way? No, they'll be having this Americanization, consumerism and illusions, you know. So who will inherit your hard work without thinking about buying Ferrari? Because money is too much, so it's time to spend. Yeah, you can spend money. I'm not saying that it's wrong to spend money, but you know, a place like Kenya, it's black-owned economy. There's no multinational corporations. The presence of those international corporations, they are very few. The rest, these are Kenyans building the economy. You own 4-story building apartment in the city. You are renting it out. You have a farm. You're producing milk. You have chickens, eggs. In that same farm, beans, potatoes, goats. You have a pickup or a truck, a medium truck, 1-ton, 2-ton truck. You have some shares in some small companies up here and there. You have a small shop somewhere. Your wife or your girlfriend or your youngest child is there after school. You have circles, savings cooperatives around, so you contribute certain amount of money. You have a taxi or you have a bus in transport industry. The same one person. You have 2 hectares of coffee, and you have 1 hectare or 2 hectares of tea plantation. So you pick and take to the factory, and then they weigh and you wait for the payment bonuses. How much streams of income is that person having? Can that happen in America? This person, when he goes to the bank, they're giving him loan because they see he's a businessman. What is his next portfolio? All his children are educated. Maybe he was even formally employed. Maybe he was a teacher. He's a pensioner. Same time, government money is still coming. He is not paying tax. That is his own land. He's only paying land rates annually, and it's not much. The boldness in thinking is in Africa. Consumerism in thinking is in the Western world. This person doesn't need supermarket to buy food to eat. If he wants a chicken, he slaughter. The goats milking cows every day. If he wants corns, he just go to his farm. He get them. A few of them sweet potatoes they're growing there. He just get to yams. He is waiting for the end of the month. He go to the city, collect the rent from his apartments. And he's not a holiday maker. You'll never find that man thinking of going vacation to spend money. I don't understand these people, sure. He has a caravan and towing the caravan to go for who? They don't. But you can see how many streams of income he's having. That's what you call now living off the grid, living your life. And then you tell me to stay in the consumerism. No way. So he's growing rice. Have you ever seen how rice is grown, or you just see it on the supermarket? The irrigation schemes. Where they grow rice. Have you ever been to such environment? Do you know what it is? Or you just see packaging and branding on the supermarket illusions? I don't think there's a guy who is doing. He's cleaning his yard next door. That's why there's too much noise. But he cannot stop me from telling you the reason why, when you know the truth, how the truth will impact on you. So, I think now I can be able to communicate. So, the planning, you never compare yourself with these people in the continent because they are not restricted. Even if you see what you know what these multinational media companies what they do, they go to the poverty-stricken areas and get the best documentary to discourage you from going to discover what is it in the continent. But people in the continent they are living good life, good life, life without credit, life without whatever it is there, good life. Now you want to come and tell me, sorry, I never saw you being online. I was busy. I didn't know. Sorry for that. You ought to hate the truth, but the truth it comes to you. You're not really even try to understand it. You don't. You're not in that position to understand the truth, and that is why I want to push it to the limit whereby you will know exactly how to deal with the truth. Because unless you're there, you'll not be able to tell me what you know. And me, I'm there, so I know. When I say you need goats, I know what I'm talking about. When I say you need cows, I know what I'm talking about. There's more than meet the eye, more than meet the eye. And to make you understand that, that's where the problem is, because you don't believe it's possible. You don't believe it's possible. Because what is sold to you is a package. It's not business as usual, or it's not what you think. It's something else. And to know what it is, you will need somebody to help you. Me, I'm going live and I don't care who gonna come and watch my life or not. I don't care. I don't care. I was thinking this podcast would fetch views, but instead it's not fetching views. It's not attracting traffic here. So, and I don't want to end it. No, I don't want. Yeah?
ameenda kununua normal glow.
Wapi?
Hapa kwa pita.
Lizzy ako wapi?
Ameenda na mama.
Oh, okay, sawa.
Yep.
Alright.
The normal ile normal.
There's someone who is making a lot of noise, and I don't like the way this guy is making noise because I'm not able to. Sometimes you have the vibe, sometimes you don't have. So it depends. It depends if the mood is right or not. What's on the stick? What you know? How is it? Not all the times that you get everything. I want to know why is Google using my microphone? Why?